Hi everyone, welcome to Auntie Tarot. Today I'm going to do a twin flame reading for messages from the Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine Collective want the Divine Feminine Collective to know? So messages from the Divine Masculine. What they want the Divine Feminine to know at this time. I call in all my guides, angels, ascended masters, which I had already did, but I'll do it again on camera. Please help me be a clear channel for the Divine Masculine Collective to provide clear, accurate reading from the Divine Masculine Collective that he wants the Divine Feminine to know at this time. What is he currently going through? What relevant messages that he wants the Divine Feminine to know. Important messages that we need to know at this time. Messages from the Divine Masculine Collective to the Divine Feminine Collective. What does the Divine Masculine Collective want the Divine Feminine Collective to know at this time? And I'm using the Syrian Starseed Tarot in case anyone is wondering. Two of Crystals. He's in the middle of balancing himself. He's working on balancing himself. And he has, on the one hand, he has a clear quartz crystal. On the other hand, he has one of these amethyst orb. It's interesting. I have something that looks very similar, not that big. So he is balancing himself. He may be doing crystal healing, working with crystals or elementals. So he's balancing and healing himself, absorbing the healing energy. Look like there's elementals around him as well, grounding the energy, balancing himself. What other messages? What other messages does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine Collective to know at this time? Spirit, guides, angels, ascended masters. What is divine? Okay, I feel like this one. Master of chalices. So he's working on mastering his emotions and opening up his third eye. There's a light here in between the eyes. Working on his emotions, feeling his emotions, and opening his third eye. With the help of his guides and angels and elementals and whatever other beings of light that is part of his entourage, part of his team of light. Messages. Alright, this one's flipped over. Sage of Flames. More balancing. Meditation, balancing the passion inside of him. The Kundalini may have been activated in him. So lots of healing, activation, balancing all around. So that's what they want the Divine Feminine Collective to know, that they are currently working on themselves. Feeling their emotion, balancing their emotion, opening up their third eye, balancing their chakras, balancing the passion, the fire inside of them. 6 of Orbs. Oh, Metatron. Archangel Metatron is working with them, and maybe even the dolphins, creatures of the water. 6 of Orbs. You see the Metatron cube in the back here. I hope it's showing up on camera. Right there. So our Angel Metatron is working with the Divine Masculines, creating a template. That's interesting because I recently did a Metatron activation meditation. This is really interesting. And there's lots of water in this card. So really helping them balancing their emotion, grounding their emotion, gridding their emotion. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, Luna, the moon. That's working with the feminine energy. What the hidden emotions. Okay, so they're working on their emotions. 10 of Orbs. They're transforming. Look at this. This is wild. They are transforming. Remember in the last reading that I just did for the Divine Feminine, I was saying it's like an induced trance coma and their guides are forcing them to see. It's like they're really being worked on. Look at this. 10 of Orbs. And he's in white. They're going through transformation. Let me pull up the guidebook to see. I'm curious because I don't use this deck too often what 10 of Orbs says. That was my 5 of Chalices. Okay, where's the orbs? Okay. 10 of Orbs. Ten of Orbs. A man lies face down in a pool of bubbles. I'm going to put it here so you guys can see. Each one a potential mirror of his thought processes, like parallel universes in which stars see, know we exist simultaneously. His thoughts, his fears, and his troubling illusions have literally finished him off. Wow. And he is completely defeated. Lying in a pool of his own reflection, he is in a state of surrender, which allows for the potential of starting anew and healing. So confirmation, he is healing. They're working on healing him. There is closure in this card. Interesting. I'm just looking at my clock. My phone is 11:01. All right. So let's get back. Okay. Lying in a pool of his own reflection, he is in a state of surrender, which allows for the potential of starting anew and healing. There is closure in this card. Surrounded in his own diminishing reflections, he realizes that there is nowhere left to go. As difficult as it appears, the energy of this card is liberating and portends a new, fresh perspective will follow. How have you reached the end of a struggle in your own mind or your communications with others? Can you release it and surrender, opening to a new beginning, a new perspective? When you When will you realize that there is nothing left to this mental pattern so that you can be free to embark on something new? Wow, guys. So this is almost like a continuation of the video I just did, because it's remember I said it's like induced coma, and he felt he was trapped, but it was an illusion. It was a mental state, because the girl in red, she was free, but she was looking at herself in the mirror, and it was the Eight of Swords, and she was all tied up. And this is saying that each one of these bubbles are their thoughts, and they're trapped in their own mental thought. But now it's the end, and they're surrendering, and they're healing, and the guides are working on them, working on that trap mentality that is an illusion, which is an illusion of the mind, trapped by their own thoughts or their own fears. But they've surrendered, and it's the end, is a painful ending, perhaps of their karmic situation or whatever situation they're in. But at the same time, where there is an ending, there is also a beginning. So, very nice. So this is what they want us to know. What the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know. What is he currently going through? Oh my God. It's like a whole transformation, a whole metamorphosis. Any other messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine from this deck? Angels, guides, Spirit, or Angel Metatron. I'll call him in since he showed up in the card. Any additional messages that we need to know at this time? Any additional messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Okay, I feel like this card. 10 of chalices. This is 10 of Cups, you guys. Wow. So that's happy. That's the happy card. Happy family, happy emotion, 10 of chalices. Let's see what the book says, just to confirm, since I don't use this deck often. 10 of chalices. How much better can it get than the 10 of chalices? Like the endless flow of Niagara Falls. The emotional waters of your being flow unrestrained and free. Oh my God. I just got an image. I just got an image of an ejaculation. I hope that doesn't offend anyone, but it's like held up, pent up suppression, and then there's a release. So it's like a release, but it's a release of emotion. So like Niagara Fall, like all those suppressed emotion and denial of emotion, it's coming out, like bursting out at the seams, like Niagara Falls. Okay, nothing is, oh wow, okay, so like the endless flow of Niagara Falls, the emotional waters of your being flow unrestrained and free. Nothing is held back, nothing is hidden. All is optimism, joy, and freedom to be and to feel, celebrating the wonder of the human experience, the vastness of our extraordinary capacity to feel emotion in all its diversity. To the querent, this is a card of bliss. One is reminded of the expression, my cup runneth over. Oh my God, guys, I said that in the last video. I got the Ace of Cups. And I heard my cup runneth over, or the cup runneth over. And now it's here in this guidebook. Oh my God. This is so wild. Okay. My cup runneth over when observing the free flow of the waters of the soul in this light-filled positive key. It needs very little interpretation. Congratulations. Your life is filled with wonder and you get it. You feel the joy, the prosperity, and the contentment of all that is right about the world. Are you aware of all you have created and how the world is unfolding through your own manifestation? Are you feeling the magnificence of this moment in your life? How are you sharing your joy with others? Do you give thanks for all that flows into your life? Wow. So what I'm getting is after this, right? What did I just say? After every ending, there's a new beginning. And so he's going through healing now, or finishing up his healing. And then it will be followed by this release of emotions, like Niagara Fall, bliss, happiness. Wow. Wow. All right. Any other additional messages from this deck? Ace of Cups. Oops. Ace of Orbs. New beginning. It's a new beginning. So after the ending and the healing, we get 10 of Cups and Ace of Orbs. Emotional release, joy, happiness, fulfillment, and Ace of Orbs. Let's see what Ace of Orbs says. I wonder if Ace of Orbs is traditionally like the Ace of... Orbs is sword, the truth. Orbs are traditional swords, so this is like the Ace of Swords. Because the orbs correspond to the air. So Ace of Orbs, from the cosmic sea of infinite potential, a dolphin, symbol of higher consciousness, focuses upon a single radiant orb, which appears almost at the surface of the wave. Right there. That's beautiful. Of the waves. Drawing his attention upward, he is about to surface for air, just as we do when we bring our subconscious fears and beliefs to full conscious awareness, to be observed and released. Within the orb, rainbow refractions depict the entire range of vibratory rays through which we can manifest an enlightening new concept, still in its potential state of becoming without exquisite intellect. From the field of higher consciousness, a new perception or a new way of looking at something is coming into focus, taking form in your mind. It is filled with a spectrum of possibilities, unlimited in its range, representing the energies inherent in the number one. It speaks of new ideas, new projects, and new awakenings with which to create new possibilities in your life. What new idea or hope-filled vision is opening to your soul? What are you birthing here? And how will you communicate it to others? Where will the potential of your intellect take you? Where is your focus? How do you perceive a new situation, project, or ideas? Wow. So it's higher consciousness. So it's from the... Okay, so after he heals, he's going to release all his emotion. And then he'll have the awakening, accessing higher consciousness. Wow, this feels very powerful. Powerful, powerful stuff. Complete transformation. Complete transformation. Any other messages, Spirit? From the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. What else do they want us to know? They want us to know that they love us. That's what I'm getting. But we'll get confirmation of that. Wow, as I say that, this flip over and it says the Lovers. Wow. Can you see the Lovers? The two lovers in here? I thought it was just colors, but if you look, there's the man and a woman in there. Can you see? Is it showing up on camera? That's beautiful. And look, it's balanced. all the color of the chakra, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, lower heart, higher heart, throat, third eye, crown, and beyond, soul star, or whatever is above. Wow. 6, the 6th card, the lovers. Wow, this is beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. These other cards flipped over, like this whole stack flipped over, but the lovers were on top. Now let's see what's underneath. Hanging man, reflection, so that's like the hermit. This whole stack flipped over. A depth of orbs. Okay, so his guides. He's working with his guides, or his guides are working with him. 4 of Cups, looking up, connecting, the Master of Flames. He's going to become a mastery, or king. He's going to become a master. He's stepping into master. This deck is equivalent to the king, if I remember correctly. Master of Flames. Let's see. Master Flames. So that's the Suit of Wands. Yeah, the Master is the ultimate male authority. The Master as much about a figure of authority in the queer's life as it is about aspect within oneself. So the Master is like the king in this deck. I just wanted to confirm. I thought so. So he's going to reach mastery. They still have him suspended in a coma, like in this pendulum. They're working on him. They're working on him. He's in deep meditation. See, if I turn this right side up, this guy is like he's standing in a yoga tree pose. Deep meditation. Deep meditation. Reflection on spiritual truth. Seeking that light, that higher truth. Working with the orbs. Working with his guides. Connecting with his guides, hearing his guides. 4 of Cups. He's looking up now. The star, connecting to maybe his star family, his star team, his star origin, and then coming into his power and becoming a master. Wow, guys, these are beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. I had no clue, no idea. I just felt like I was supposed to do this as I was driving home today, and I said, okay, let me do this. Okay, so these are the Bohemian Animal Tarot. I just got these today, and they're like animal tarot card decks, and they're kind of fun. So let's just pull some cards from here. Any additional messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Let's see, this card's want to come up. The Solitary. Okay. So again, we have the Hermit twice. One is reflection, the other one is the Solitary. Number 9, completion. So he's seeking, he's going within, spending time by himself in solitude, suspended, seeking the light, or with the light, with the orb and with his guides. Alone time, time out. So that's what they want us to know, that they're spending time alone, seeking, meditating, connecting to their guides, and healing, and balancing. I think that just fell out. Page of Air, but let's see if it comes back out, because that was like the last card at the bottom when I picked up the whole deck. Alright. Oh, look. The Suspended Man. This is where I split the deck. King of Earth and the Suspended Man. The Hangman again. Oh, can you guys see? I can't turn my hand. This is where I split the deck to shuffle. The Hangman came out again. So let me shuffle. Any other messages? Any other additional messages? Additional messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Spirit. Any additional messages? I think this card went to come up. Knight of Fire. So he's going to come in with passion. Look, all these fire. Master of Flames, which is equivalent to the King of Wands. And this Knight of Fires is Knight of Wands. He's going to come in with passion. And look, Sage of Flames. Right now he's balancing all that passion. Look at all that fire, that Kundalini coming out, Kundalini rising. Alright. Maybe that's why I had that vision of that ejaculation for the Niagara Fall. It's not only physically, bodily, but emotionally. All the emotion, all the suppression, right? Everything, they say everything you suppress eventually comes out. The lower world. The lower world. So this is the Devil card. Life is a stage. And these are the puppets. So he's been in the lower world. And he's been like a puppet. People pulling his strings. And he's moving when they call. So this was where he was from. Let me get clarity of this lower world. Let's see, what card can I use to get clarity of the lower world? What does the lower world mean? Spirit guides, angel, can you please confirm the lower world in regards to messages from the Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this, okay, so he may be stuck right now, still, in this lower world, or in this toxic karmic situation. But they're working on him, healing from it. Because remember, in the last reading, he was still under the same roof, but getting ready to. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. So that's the message from Spirit and from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, that it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. Alright, so patience. I'm hearing patience. Alright. Are we done with this deck? Any additional messages from this deck? Any additional? Okay. Knight of Earth. So he's going to come in, but slowly. Slowly. At the crack of dawn, or a crack of a new day, the rooster, I'm hearing the rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, you know, the rooster, I'm a rooster, by the way, in Chinese astrology. So they're very good, roosters are very good with time, because they're responsible for waking up people in the farm. They know that when the sun rises. So I'm hearing he's coming in steadily at the crack of dawn, or at the crack of dawn, as in dawn of a new day. So that's interesting. Okay, so I'm getting, roosters are very good with time. So even though it's slow, it's like he has an internal clock. Their soul has an internal clock, like the rooster, how they know how to crow when the sun rises. So it's worth waiting for divine timing because he knows. He has an internal clock guiding him. So he won't be late, in other words. All right. This is a very interesting reading. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so let's pull these cards. Messages. Additional messages. Okay. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So this is the message from the Divine Masculine Collective to the Divine Feminine Collective. I'm going to read it one more time. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And this is the back of the card. See, the feminine is by herself. She's single. So, standing by a tree. So ground that love into the earth. Shine your light from your heart. Open your heart. And close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve joy. And feel the joy. Because he's coming steadily on time. But divine time and not your time or my time or his time or the time we want. Okay, how does the Divine Masculine currently feel about the Divine Feminine? Oh, he's feeling proud, honored, satisfied, pleased. The Divine Masculine Collective would like the Divine Feminine Collective to know that they are proud. Proud of what you've done, proud of your work, hard work. But they're also stressed, tense, strained, under pressure right now. Okay. But they're also hopeful, optimistic, expectant, and full of faith. They're planting their seeds. They have planted their seeds, and they're planning, and they're hopeful. So they're proud of the Divine Feminine. They're currently stressed in their situation and pressure, but they're also hopeful. Now, a whole bunch of this came out, so I don't know where to stop or if I should continue. There's disgusted, there's grief, there's worried, unsure, divided path here. Receptive, though, open, accepting, and welcome. It's like a mixture. There's like major conflict. For every positive, there's like a negative. Comforted. And then we have afraid. And then we have confused. And then we have loving. So they're like a mixed bag. A mixed bag. Grief, worry, stress, unsure. But then they're also receptive. They're also afraid. They're also confused. But there's also loving. So they're going back and forth, teeter-totter, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why they're still within. So still sort of stuck in a way. The mental trap. Okay, that's what it is. It's the mental. You know, when your mind go around and around in a loop. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, maybe, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It's a mental loop. Okay, that's what I got. I'm going to pull one of these. These are soulmate cards. They're beautiful. This is the back of these cards, okay? Messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. Messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Okay. I don't know. I'll just take what flipped here. The love that emanates from my beloved's heart is light that stems from the mind of God and or Goddess. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessing that is you. So they're giving thanks. We are eternally blessed by a profound love, by a sacred union with the great source of light, whose love moves the earth and stars. Wow. Profound love, sacred union, eternally blessed. Message here is to be grateful, to count your blessing. And remember, the sacred union is the great source of light, profound love, whose love moves the earth and the stars. Wow. My love is like an ocean forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. So that's pink light, unconditional love. Fill your heart with pink light. Have you lost sight of what is really important? Remember a time when life was simpler and the world seemed like a giant playground just waiting to be explored. Perhaps it is time to rediscover that world together. These are all the cards that flip out, so I'll just read them all. Stop taking life so seriously. Achievements and possessions will pale into insignificance when your soul journeys back home to the light from which everything stems. And the last one that flipped over, it's like a bunch flipped over. You are who you are because of your history. All of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom. Every experience has blessed you in some way. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. Okay, Divine Feminine. That's a big thing for us, right? Forgiving. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. That's a profound message right there. Important message. All right. So, what else? Oh, final message, or maybe one more. So these are the Pleiadians cards. Okay, so we're going cosmic tonight. All these starseed cards and Pleiadians card. Messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine Spirit. Divine plan. Wow. Wow, you guys. What do they say? You can't make this shit up. Divine plan. There is a divine existence that created life. Whatever your beliefs, you are on a divine journey. Prior to this journey, you helped to form the framework of this life in order to fulfill the divine plan for your life. After birth, your memory of this plan fades. Life, with all of its many challenges and emotions, can be overwhelming, but it is the way of the divine plan working out in your life. Sometimes you might lose sight of the fact that you are a part of a benevolent, beautiful, and loving universe. If you have forgotten this truth, let this card lead you to call upon your angels, spirit guides, and ascended masters to help you understand your path, plan, and purpose. They are waiting to assist you. The affirmation is, I am grateful for the unique divine plan of my life. So that's the same message, right? That's the same message as over here. We are eternally blessed by profound love, by a sacred union with great source of light, whose love moves the earth and star. And then another one over here about the love emanates. And something, it's the same message. Same message. So their message to us is that they love us. They are currently working on themselves. They're still a little conflicted, mentally trapped in their mental body. They may be even in the lower world. But they are working with their guides to come to this and to come to this cosmic consciousness and to come to this balancing of all the chakras, the lovers. The divine plan Trust in the divine timing. And the rooster, where's the rooster? And the rooster, he knows the time. He knows when to cock-a-doo at the crack of dawn. And remember to tell yourself you deserve joy. And then one last card from this cosmic deck. Final message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine spirit. Final message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. I feel like this card, communication. Wow. This is final message, communication. It's coming in, guys. Look, there's a butterfly. Actually, she's holding one butterfly, but there's several butterflies. So after the transformation, there will be communication. And look, it's all surrounded in blue. So throat chakra, communication, speaking the truth. That's beautiful, guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I sure did. I'm glad I did it. Sometimes you get these messages and you're not sure, but I'm glad I did it. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you some clarity. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Love and light. Bye, guys.